Hello friends. This is my first day of SQL tutorial, and here in this video series I will be teach you all the topics related to SQL in a very simplified manner so that it will be helpful to your academics as well as your interviews also. Okay, so SQL is not very tough. It is a very easy language. You just need to focus, you just need to revise it, and that's over, nothing else. Okay, so before starting the SQL, let me introduce myself first. I am Mohammad Rafi Ahmed and I have completed my MCA from Sanjay Veer. Okay, so without wasting time, come to the topic. So what is SQL? Okay, before everything or before starting the um, subject, first we need to know what is the subject it is. Okay, so what is SQL? SQL stands for structure query language. Okay, so from the full form of SQL we came to know that it is a type of language. Very good. So what is the use of language? Okay, so in general life, what is the use of language? Okay, so let me draw the one diagram so that it will be very clear to you. Okay, so let's suppose you know English. Okay, English is a language, right? Okay, so let's suppose you know English. Okay, so with the English, what will you do? You can talk with the person who know English. Okay, am I right? Absolutely right. With the English, you can talk the person with who know English very well. Okay, okay. If you know English, you can if you are trying to talk with the person who know Hindi. Okay, will he understand? No, he will not understand at all. So the language is specific. Okay, so let me draw one more diagram. Okay, now if you know Hindi, okay, if you know Hindi, sorry, if you know Hindi, with whom you can talk? You could talk with the person who know Hindi very well. Absolutely, absolutely right. No problem. Okay, so you can talk with the person who know Hindi. If you know English, you can talk with the person who know English very well. Now, SQL is also a language. So with this language, okay, so with this language, whom you can talk? Huh? With whom you can talk? Okay, it is a question. Now, see one more diagram so that you will be very clear about that. Now it will be clear to you. SQL. Okay. So, as the Hindi, SQL is also a language. So, with the SQL, you can talk with the RDBMS. What is RDBMS? I will be explain. Don't panic, okay? Don't panic. I will be explain about the RDBMS. For just now, you please understand that SQL is a language just like Hindi and English. Just like Hindi, if you know English, you can talk with the person who know English. If you know Hindi, you can talk with the person who know Hindi very well. Just same like here, if you know SQL, you can talk with the RDBMS. If you know SQL, you can talk with the RDBMS. So what is RDBMS all about? Don't panic, I will be explain full details about the RDBMS. For just now, you only understand this that SQL is a language which is used to deal with the RDBMS. Okay, so what is RDBMS? No problem. Okay, so the full form of RDBMS is Relational Database Management System. The full form of RDBMS is Relational Database Management System. So why I'm not explaining much about relational database management system, because before knowing this you need to know what is database, what is management system. Okay, so that I'm not explaining it here. Okay, uh, in general you can understand it like you can understand it like suppose this is a database. Okay, this is a database. I'm not very good painter. Okay, so just suppose this is a database. Now to deal with this database, to insert the record in the database, to update the record in the database, to delete the some records from the database, you need some language, right? You need some language. So this is nothing but the SQL is the language. This is nothing but the SQL is the language which is used to deal with the database. With the SQL, you can write the code to insert the data in the database, to update the database to update the data in the database. With the SQL, you can perform all these operations. Okay, so the SQL is the language which is used to insert, update, delete the data in the database. So SQL is like English like language. It is very much easy. Okay, SQL is very much easy. It is a English like language. Whatever the query you will write, this that all in English form. Okay, so I will show you how it look like. Okay, so this is the software which we are going to use. Okay, this is the software. This is nothing but this is RDBMS. Here we can store the data, our data. Okay, so to store our data, we have to write some queries, right? To deal with the data, we know something. We have some language. That language is nothing but SQL. Just like I show you. Wait. Okay, don't panic that what I'm writing, just see. Okay, okay. So this is what are these? These are the data. These are the data. So how this data came here? By writing the queries. So how we can write the queries? With the SQL. SQL is a language. SQL is a language so that we can write the queries to insert the data into the database. This is all about the SQL, nothing else. Okay. So SQL is very, very easy language. So just focus. This is all about the SQL. Now here, just wait. I will clear all these and write whatever I am saying. Okay. So just give me some time. Okay. So here what uh, we learned this. Okay. SQL is stands for structured query language. SQL is the standard language for dealing with relational database. Okay. SQL can be used to insert, search, update, and delete the records. Okay, done. So this is all about the introduction of SQL. We will in next video I will be explain you about the fundamental terms which are very much using in the SQL. I will be explaining next video. Okay, thank you.